My darlings, good evening. Hello, good day to you. Depends where in the world are you now. I'm so happy to see you all. Please let me know in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me. Who do we have here now? Please drop names in the chat. I know my students and especially you guys, Kevin, second Kevin, Jessica, Sarah, Jennifer, anyone, guys, please let me know who do we have tonight. And well, I'm so happy to see you. Please let me know if we don't have any issues. Sound, picture, everything works for you, and let's start. Today we have a very interesting subject. It's income related, it's about job search, and I don't want to tell that it's specifically for Norwegian market or for London market. No, I would say that this specific way of job search is multicultural, international, and following exactly the same steps. You can land a job in any country you want. No matter if you're moving to the country of your dreams, no matter if you stay in your current country, you're just not really happy with your current job, you want to change it, you want to get better pay, better pace, better place, better job, better something, it's up to you. So, two vital things if you're looking for a job right now. Today, we will be discussing these two vital things. This is the subject of our gathering today. Guys, hi. Yes, I see. Hello, Chris. Hi, Kicks. Ciao, ciao. Yes, I'm in Italy. Guys, I'm finally in Italy. Because with my school, I found out that following recent situation in the US, lots of people from there would like to move to Italy. And from my own experience, Italy is one of the easiest countries in Europe, especially for American people to get a second passport, dual citizenship. After American one, you can apply for your Italian passport. And tonight, after meeting with you, I'm meeting immigration lawyer who is dealing with cases of people coming from the US, coming from Canada, coming from Australia. So we'll be discussing what changed, what are the policies now, and of course I will keep you updated. Definitely students of my school will get this information next week during our Zoom meeting, but today I decided to have an open masterclass with you because I feel like this looking for a job situation can be beneficial for many of you, no matter if you're moving to another country or you're just getting better job in your current country. Today, I will keep you for 30-40 minutes max. After that, I will let you go. Please drop any question you have in the chat here. I will be getting back to them and I will share my experience. I will give you my opinion and yeah, let's start. I even prepared a little presentation for you. I will try to share now. Nice. I guess I can share it. Oh, cool. So, getting a job in any country, up to you. Your current country, the country of your dreams, this is what we are discussing today. So, for every single job search you're going through, you need only two vital things. These things we're discussing today during this masterclass. And any country. As I said, my method is very much multicultural. I landed the same way my job in London, my job in Norway, same thing works in other European countries. I'm sure I can also do the same way in the US. The difference is I never applied. I was never interested in any jobs there because I have this experience when I just started my own experience, as I don't like the word immigrant, you know this. I prefer the word expat. When it happened to me to become an expat from Russia to London, I went through job search, getting an employment, having a contract. After that, on top of my job, I opened my side hustle, my YouTube channel. After that, I started taking private clients on site through my consultancy company, which is registered in London. And eventually, last year, I realized that, well, I'm getting more income coming from my consultancy company rather than from my official employment in the UK. So I decided to give up my official employment and focused predominantly, and all my time now is going to my own projects and my own activities. And that's why insight for you right away, no matter if you move to another country, if you're staying in your own country, if you can manage getting your side hustle, if you can manage converting your current passion into additional income, this is a winning situation. Guys, we're living in very interesting times. We're relying on only one job, and especially if it's employment, and especially in some countries like, I don't need to mention it. Guys, it's a dangerous thing. If you have only one employment, if you depend on that company, you have no idea what can happen with this company tomorrow. So that's why, no matter if you're working now, I would sincerely advise you, start your side hustle. Think about your passion. Think about what current activities you can convert into online services, into private services, serving your private clients. Make sure that on top of your employment income, you have additional income coming from your side hustle. I guarantee when you have your passion involved, when you're investing your time, when you're investing your energy into that passion, even during your evenings, even during your weekends, eventually, in 1, 2, 3 years, it will become your main source of income. And the best thing about it, this is your passion. This is something you love doing, like sincerely love doing. You started doing it even without getting paid for this. Can you imagine when you start monetizing those skills, when you start getting paid for what you love doing in your life? Guys, this is a dream life. This is a dream life, converting your side hustle into your official business, which brings you enough money to support yourself anywhere in the world you want to be. But this is ideal picture. And by the way, I am thinking to record another module for my current course, which will be specifically about making money online on top of your official employment. But after that, after 1 year, 2 years, converting that side hustle, that additional income into your main streams of income in your life. So you will be the one to choose to carry on with your official employment or proceeding with your passion, with your side hustle, which you converted into business. But it's going to be for my online relocation school. I will keep you posted when I film this module. Let me check our chat. Signal is good. Good. Picture is good. You can hear me. Great. Amazing. Okay, that's very good. So yes, and as I said, my thoughts. Guys, we all know what happened recently. We have students coming from the US, coming from Australia, coming from the UK even, coming from, again, different parts of the world. But guys, we are living in really interesting time of, okay, get closer to you. We are living in really interesting times. And having only one employment, relying only on one source of income, in a country where you cannot predict political situation even tomorrow, even in a few months, especially in a few years, do not rely on that one source of income. Companies getting bankrupt, companies getting shut and everything. And you will be lucky if your company has redundancy policy supported by the government. This is the situation which exists in the UK. It was like this before pandemic, that when the company gets under Chapter 11, gets bankrupt, they paying redundancy payments to their staff for the next 3 months. In Norway, this redundancy compensation can be up to 2 years because the country is much richer in their own funds. So this redundancy policy is very interesting and depends from company to company. But my point is, no matter that you have your official employment, I want you to think how you can monetize your current skills, converting them into, firstly, your side hustle, and then your life project, something you love doing, something you are passionate about, something you starting from scratch, something you will convert into your business, in your main streams, plural, right? Streams of income. And just imagine waking up doing what you love doing anywhere you want in the world, having this geographical freedom, having this financial independence. Guys, this is the dream. This is what I want you to have, all of you, each of you. This is what we are discussing with students of my relocation school. This is what is the subject of our community, how to be geographically independent and plus financially free from anywhere we are in the world. This is the best way to live our lives now. Just rely on yourself first of all. You never know what's going to happen with that company tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen with those politics tomorrow. Just make sure that if you feel like moving to another place, you'll just pack your stuff and you will move there where you feel safe, where you feel protected, where you feel comfortable, and where you enjoying your life. You're not surviving. You're not barely making your ends meet. You know, I don't want you to have this situation. I want you to be free to choose the location you want, the activity you want to do, and just to live the best version of your life. So that's the idea of our relocation community. This is what we are building together. And this is what I want for all of you. My mission is to help people like you to move to the place you want and make as much money as you need in your life. I'm not saying to become millionaires or something, just to cover basic expenses and never have this anxiety that my bills are coming and I'm not sure that I'm capable of paying them. I don't want you to have this feeling. We all deserve being happy in this life, in this world, and we all deserve feeling safe. That's the key thing. So, okay, moving next presentation. Okay. So, vitals, especially if you are moving to another country, if you, doesn't matter, temporary, permanently, if you want to have a second passport like Italian one, if you want to open that business as a side hustle, guys, I want you to think about your tax right away. Because on top of all these relocation things, changing job, starting a new position in a new company, I want you to be really clear about your tax, and that's why we have really good company. We are partnering now in our school. I'll show you now. So yes, they call Title. I will leave all the links to their services in the description to this video. We also have our special promo code. If you let them know that you're coming from Anna Goldman, from our relocation community, your promo code, your special discount will be Relocation 2024. They will consult you. Anything you want, guys. If you want to move to Italy temporary, if you want to buy some property here, key thing is how to avoid double taxation. If you're opening your side hustle, but you have your official employment in Norway, if you have your official job in Norway, but you also want to open your side hustle, how to avoid paying double tax, how to avoid paying more tax than you actually need to pay. So they will consult you anything regarding your taxation, avoiding double taxation, what are the differences between like different countries when you're moving abroad, temporary, permanently, based on your visa, based on your work circumstances, life circumstances. So I don't want to be a middleman here. I'm trusting those guys with my tax as well. So I highly recommend you getting your consultation before you moving abroad. Just avoid this double taxation. This is your special code, Relocation 2024. I will keep everything in the description because we all know that new job is a new chapter. You will have so many interesting, exciting things going on. Even if you don't need to move to another country, even if you're just changing a job, it's new colleagues, new boss, new responsibilities, lots of things to learn, and making sure that your tax sorted, your bookkeeping is done, and everything. Guys, I cannot imagine running my business now, like when I constantly need to think about, I'm about to send my receipts to them just because, like, I'm not doing it myself. I'm a creative person. I'm a content creator. I'm developing my business. I don't want to take care of all those tax receipts, and so the guys will help you. When you're getting a job abroad in your own country, two vital ingredients. First is your resume, and second is your LinkedIn profile. Those two things, like, technically you don't need anything else. So first, you're working on your resume, which should be 2 pages only, 2 pages. Guys, I started discussing with my community, with people who joined my relocation school last week, and we came to realization that we have some members of our community, and they're coming from very interesting background, like doctors, academics, engineers, and their work experience, they're like, how can I put all my work experience, all the projects I was involved in just 2 pages. Especially it's coming from oil and gas, because there you really need to explain what you were doing in a course of 10 years, 15 years, especially for Norway. So my advice, if you're an academic, if you have so many interesting projects in your life you would like to share, your way is you still creating your resume. It should be 2 pages only, because your resume is your sales page, okay? 2 pages. Select best projects you did, select best achievements you had in your life, and put it in your resume. But create the second document, your CV, okay? In your CV, you can list all your experience, all your academic experience, all your articles, all your projects, talking about oil and gas, even like micro projects you were involved, because oil and gas companies, yes, they need to know everything what you were doing during your career. So create 2 pages resume following the exact template I gave to my students in our last week lesson. I attached current resume. You just need to change name, last name, your address, email address, and your core responsibilities, because I'm coming from a different industry. Basically, you have the exact version of resume that will work in any country in the world. That resume was built for me in the US back in 2018, and having that resume, I doubled my next employment in London. I doubled my salary just by having that resume, which was written for me. So I checked this resume, as I told you already, I checked this resume a few months ago to make sure that I'm sharing with my students something really good. I landed 4 jobs like in a course of a few months, like 2 months or something. So I approached about maybe 30 companies. I got 11 interviews, and after those 11 interviews, I got 4 job offers. Resume is working. The exact example of it together with our lessons. So in that resume, 2 pages only, and this is your sales pitch. In your resume, you're not discussing yourself and how amazing you are and how many things you've done. No, in your resume, you are intriguing them. The main goal of your successful resume is to attract, not distract. You are attracting your potential employer with your achievements. You are not distracting them with describing all those details. They will ask you during your phone call. They will ask you during that interview. If they become interested in that 2 pages resume you have in our school, they will give you a call. They will start asking you questions. And again, if you have academic background, oil and gas background, fair enough, you have your 10 pages CV, and you will ask them, are you interested to find out more about my achievements? Would you like to know about all my accomplishments, all my projects? And after they confirmed their interest, you're sending them your book, your 10 pages CV, okay? Just don't send that 10 pages to like cold person who has no idea who you are. Just sometimes people are so busy these days, they literally have 6 seconds to glance your, not even read, glance your resume to make that decision, you know, delete it or keep reading it. 2 pages resume, if you need it, usually you don't. Prepare CV, a separate document with all your projects and all your achievements, but keep it simple. Resume, maximum 2 pages. Keep this in mind, this is your sales pitch. They need to be attracted. After reading those 2 pages, the only reaction they need to have is to call you, is to write you an email immediately, just to get you on the phone and ask all those questions they have in mind. So you are selling yourself here. Yes, I am coming from sales background, and that's why I know exactly how these things work. You can find even free videos on my YouTube channels, and especially on Anna Goldman Global one. I have a few videos about resume writing, but in my relocation school, we are going in really in depth. We're discussing every single detail and how to make every single word sell you as higher as you deserve. So, and after that, guys, your LinkedIn profile, we are working on our LinkedIn pages with my community right now. And I was really surprised. Many people, first, they don't understand how great tool LinkedIn actually is. They don't get it, like, okay, talk to you about it. They don't understand the importance of this platform, and they don't understand that this is the best way to network, to find out about different companies, about people working for those companies, about openings in those companies. You can gather so much information just from this platform. You cannot imagine. It doesn't matter if you're looking for a job from the US in Italy, or from the US in Norway, or from one city to another, or from, I don't know, from Torino in Milan. It doesn't matter. LinkedIn is a great tool. People are so responsive there, and you can contact hiring officials, decision makers, CEOs, head of HRs, like directly. You will have their names, you will have their email addresses. It's just like, it's a gold mine. So how to approach those people? I am discussing this with my students again in more details. We are going to have 2 videos. Welcome to Italy, that's the sound. I hope it's not disturbing. It's the ambulance typical thing. Welcome to Italy. So, LinkedIn, just a second, guys. Networking in LinkedIn. Make sure that you have professionally done picture on your profile. Second thing, make sure, I'm sure I have it in my presentation. Make sure that you will change your location on your LinkedIn profile to the country, to the city, to the town you would like to get your example. If you see that the company of your dream, the company you would love to work for, they're based in, let's say, Oslo, Norway, just put your location Norway. No matter that you're in Australia, no matter if you're in New Zealand, put that you are in Norway. LinkedIn has this amazing feature now, which is jobs. Yeah, let me try my LinkedIn profile. I will just show you quickly what I mean by that. Right. It's like masterclass, guys. Masterclass right away. So that's my LinkedIn profile. Ooh. First of all, when you have your LinkedIn profile professionally done, like, you know, built for success, If my students don't get contacted by recruiters at least 4 or 5 times a week, I will be really disappointed, because I'm getting requests from London, because my current location there is London. I'm getting, again, like up to 10 per week. And I'm not even searching for a job. They're checking everything what we are discussing during our lessons, all this job description, work experience, keywords you also really need to put on your LinkedIn profile to make it searchable for them. But what I want you to show here, you can see this now. Yes, I'm sharing. So you also ask me, do I need to use premium? Guys, if you urgently need to find a job, especially in another city, in another country, I would advise you to use this feature. First of all, you can use it for a week or for 2 weeks for free, but I would get it for a month or until I secure the job, and after that you can cancel that subscription. Every time I was looking for a job in England, I was using this premium subscription situation, and after I got my job offer, I was canceling it. In Norway, I got my job via LinkedIn networking. I started talking to my employer online, and after that we met during the event, and this is how I got that client in Norway. So LinkedIn works, and they have this amazing feature which called jobs. So you're just clicking on it, and it's giving you all bingo. It's giving you all related jobs in the area where you want to search. You can adjust your location. You can adjust city you're looking for. It can be London, it can be Birmingham, it can be Oslo, it can be Bergen, it can be Milan, Rome, you choose. But also you can have those notifications coming to your email, and every time they have published vacancies which are matching your profile, you will be receiving a specific email with the list of those job openings to choose from. And some of them have like fantastic feature like easy apply. So again, I'm showing you right away. I hope you can see. Yes, you can see my screen now. So basically, I see sales director. I'm clicking OK, sales director. Can you open it for me, please, sales director? Okay, so salary, London. Well, I'm quite happy. 1 week ago, easy apply. So I have all my details here. Resume. This is the exact resume, guys, I offering you to my students during our lesson. This is the exact template. So next, send. How many work experience do you have with sales? How many sales experience? Okay, 13. I'm happy with that. Done. Submit application. This is what you can do with LinkedIn, guys. Like, I'm not saying this is the best way to apply for a job, because some of them, they're asking if you ever need visa sponsorship or all these things. It's also very specific questions, and those questions I am discussing specifically with my VIP and premium students, because my advice to you right away, never ever share this information with your potential employer that you will ever need sponsorship for your visa. At this stage of applying for the job, they don't need to know it. Just at the stage of sending your resume, you don't need anything of them. You don't need anything from them, just the job. So you don't need any visa support. You don't need any relocation support. You are ready to start immediately. Make sure you will put them on the phone. Make sure you will schedule an interview with them. After you go through your first interview, maybe the second interview, when you feel that they're about to offer you the job, here, you can politely ask, okay, so how many international people working for your company? So they're like, okay, we have a whole department and they're all coming from the US. You're like, oh, cool. So do you have like any immigration facilities in your company? Do you working with any other agency or something? If they say yes, guys, it's like no brainer for you. Done, okay? If they say, oh no, we don't have a small company, you need to prepare your visa yourself, fair enough, no problem. You will have your job offer With that job offer, even Norwegian visa will take you 2 months, okay? Italian even faster. And I'm not saying if you don't go to for Italian passport, Italian citizenship right away, it's even faster, right? Do not bother any potential employer with your own issues you can solve yourself. In our school, we have immigration lawyers, we have logistic companies, we have career advisor, we have real estate agencies to help with your with renting your apartment, temporary, permanent, all these things. So do not bother your employer with all these things. You will perfectly sort it out yourself, okay? From them, you need your job offer, official letter, and after that, we will sort it out for you, okay? Don't bother them. So, guys, okay, let me just check my next slide, and I'm getting back to your questions, I promise. So, yes, I showed you, this is how you network LinkedIn, how you can apply for a job on LinkedIn. Well, okay, and my presentation. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my presentation. Let me stop sharing it with you, and don't forget, if you feel like this is something what can help you change jobs, improve your current self-esteem, move to the country of your dreams, you are very welcome to join my online relocation school. All the links, guys, all the links I'm sharing with you here now, they will be in the description after this live chat. So if you're watching it after we've done, so you will find all those links in the description. Okay, questions, guys. Thank you so much for your questions. Love it. Yes, I've been distracted with. Okay, extra motivated to find a job in Italy ASAP. So this is the perfect time. Absolutely. Well, Italy is booming, and especially tourist season is coming. So they like, again, especially talking about Milan. It's a business capital. It's a business capital of Italy. Lots of options are there. Same thing. Your resume written correct way, highlighting all your achievements, and your cover letter, 7 sentences cover letter. You're approaching people on LinkedIn, and kicks if you join the school now, right? So you still have time. Right now we are on our lesson, which was published on Tuesday, exactly how to network on LinkedIn, how to build your profile on LinkedIn, how to network using your LinkedIn profile plus your resume. So you have all the time. And also, cakes, as we discussed last week, today after this meeting, I'm meeting after this meeting, I'm meeting immigration lawyer here in Italy, and I will ask all the questions, what we're doing after elections, if it changes anything, or we have exactly the same policy. And by the way, guys, if you missed it, oh my God, I had the craziest experience today. Some of you might. I was having coffee today in Rome, and I was like, why am I having coffee alone? Shall I put my guys together with me? So I just took my phone, put it in front of me, and I was chatting with some of you. I'm so sorry, my mic, honestly, this is the worst thing. My mic didn't work. Like, absolutely didn't work. So I lost my mic. My stabilizer was not working, but anyway, I'm so happy we tried this way. If you enjoy this format, if you want to have coffee with me in different places in this world, in Europe, next week is going to be Milan, hopefully Lake Como, and I really want to take you there and show you what about the prices, how much like coffee in Milan, in Lake Como, what sort of prices, what sort of people around, what sort of weather, all these things. So if you're curious how Rome looks like in November, you can still like check video also. It was published as live. For example, now, my dear friends from the US, I cannot convert Celsius and Fahrenheit, but it's 25 degrees Celsius outside. It's like 104 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so it's so warm. It's like you can wear a t-shirt in Rome like right now in November, which is exceptional. Love it. Super sunny again. Hi, dear Anna. Hi, Z. How are you doing? How are you doing, my darlings? So yes, Cakes, answering your question. Your resume, strong LinkedIn profile, and I'll drop you an email later about immigration lawyer, what we discussed here, what's the situation now, and how we can play with that. Right. If I didn't have side income, I would have been in trouble this year. Oh my God, guys, this is a massive thing. Even when I started my business, even when I had this fluctuation in my YouTube income, my private clients, all these several streams of income coming from my consultancy company, I still had less anxiety than I was just employed. I had only one employment in the UK. That level of anxiety, having one source of income, pandemic, right? When you have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow if the company survives. I was working in sales. No sales during pandemic. People don't travel. People don't do stuff. You're waking up, you have zero emails. Okay, UK government supported us for quite a good time, or keeping 80% of our regular salary. But you cannot imagine how many people had to move away from London. They could not afford their rent because the landlords in London, they said, okay, we don't care. We have a queue, we have a line of potential people we can lend our places to. So we don't care. If you don't have money, go back to anywhere you want. Guys, the level of anxiety I had today, it's unbeatable. After that, right during pandemic, I moved back to Norway. I started my side hustle. I started my YouTube channel back in 2021. Yes, 2021. And after that, gradually I just got rid of that employment, which was giving me more anxiety than money. So happy days. So yeah, absolutely, guys. Side hustle, it's a magic thing. Like, you don't need to have millions to start it. You just need to have your passion. And eventually you will convert it in a little income stream. And after that, doing things and enjoying doing those things, you will make your income out of your passion. Best thing to have. Okay, so somebody once told me, don't let a good life keep you from having a great life. Absolutely. Guys, well, comfort zone is a good thing, right? So we all have this different risk tolerance. So, for example, I'm that crazy one. I can tolerate business issues quite easily, and my nervous system is okay. But I know so many people, for them, it's a disaster. When they cannot predict their income for a year or for 2 years, for them, it's massive. They cannot sleep, they cannot eat, they're going crazy. That's why for people who cannot see themselves as business owners, I highly recommend get a job in Scandinavia, in Norway. There you protected by the government. There you can plan your life 5 years, 10 years ahead, and the plan will actually be the exact same way you planned it, believe me. So if you don't have this entrepreneurial bug sitting inside you, if you consider yourself being employed, having good pension, being protected by the government, being protected by your employer, Norway is a great country to be employed. But still, I highly suggest you having a side hustle, especially if you're coming from industries like tech, any creative industry, any medical services, like honestly, any industry right now, no matter where you work, if you have your work experience for 3 years, you can convert it already into your side hustle. Believe me, contact me directly. I will just let you know exactly how to monetize your current skills. Okay. Yes, guys, black screen. I know when I'm changing the presentation on YouTube, this is exactly what's happening. But after that, it should be okay. Yeah, it takes some seconds. Okay, guys, any more questions for today? Okay, choose to how to find country. Okay, so tips to how to find contacts on LinkedIn. If we are looking for a job in Italy, should we include a line or two in Italian, or can we message in English? Kicks. Lesson number 1, module 2, about writing your resume. If you feel comfortable to respond in Italian after, like I'm not saying like your grammar, right? But if your Italian goes as far as saying hello and ordering your coffee, better don't. If your Italian goes to the point that you feel comfortable when they call you, starting from pronto, and you can build a little bit of conversation and you have enough skills to say in Italian that, well, I speak Italian this way. I'm currently studying studio italiano, ma preferisco parlare inglese. So if you can like put these words, if you can show that yes, you do speak Italian, but right now you prefer speaking English, that's okay. But if you like ciao bello, do not approach anyone with this. Yes, so like even buongiorno and after that everything in English, I would not do it. Still, whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you're okay to send your responses after in Italian, fair enough, go in Italian. But if you're looking for a job in Milan, they will be happy to practice their English rather than practice you with your Italian. You'll get a teacher, okay? So it's absolutely fine. How to find it? Okay, don't freak out. The screen might go black again, but let me show you exactly how you get contacts on LinkedIn. Okay, share, let's go. Any company, let's say 4 Seasons, Milan. Company, sorry guys. Why am I in Norway? I think I was helping other people. Okay, so we're going to YouTube. Oh, we're going to LinkedIn. Search bar, Milan, okay. Senior Director of Marketing, 4 Seasons. Director of Marketing. So you can go to the company, right? So you can see people right away. I don't see if they have 4 Seasons UK. Do they have a profile? Just a second. Okay, so this is LinkedIn of 4 Seasons, right? Why 4 Seasons does not have? What? Okay, guys, this is the page 4 Seasons Hotels and Resorts. You always have homepage about post jobs. You can even check here what sort of jobs they currently have, if they have any director of sales, sales manager. Well, I know, like I think they putting sales because it's AI, right? So they just maybe if you have a different position, they will offer you different openings. So, but still, jobs for 4 Seasons, people. And here again, so you have people you may know, so you can contact general manager, director of food and beverage. You know, so you choosing who you want to contact. Same thing, guys. Equinor company, oil and gas, Norway, right? So the biggest oil and gas company in Norway, everyone wants to work for. So oil and gas, right? So you're opening their profile. You see again, home, about, post, jobs. You're checking jobs right away. You have them. Senior negotiator, logistic, offshore. Okay, fine. People. Again, you have the list of people you can choose from who you need to contact. Just make sure that it's a head. If it's a, okay, so you understand my point. Let me just get back to you, sharing it. Guys, if it's a big company as Equinor or 4 Seasons, make sure that you will contact the person who is responsible for your specific department, like senior manager or HR. Make sure the department is the same. If it's a small or medium company, if it's a smaller company, contact CEO directly, like managing director, CEO. Call directly. That's fine. It's like, again, this is basic skills, and spending one day on LinkedIn, you can build all contacts you need. So what we are doing usually with my community, with my students, we're working together, and it's called 2 weeks job search marathon. Basically, you need to send from 5 to 10 meaningful messages to real people. You can find those people on LinkedIn and send them direct message, or you can list the companies you would like to work for, go to their website, check their website, find all necessary people there, and again, send them direct email, making sure that that decision maker, that contact person will actually see your email and your resume. But right now we're out of time, so guys, I'm picking last questions. Were you born and raised in Rome? No, I was born in Moscow. At the age of 15, I moved to the UK, but now I have Russian passport, British passport, Italian passport, and that's why I'm spending quite a lot of time here in Italy. This week I'm in Rome. Sunday I'm going to Milan, and because guys, I'm writing my book, okay? I'm retired. I'm not working for a company. I'm sharing this knowledge and information with you. I know how it works. I love running my business. I don't like having a boss, and that's why I want to encourage you to start your side hustle. Try it for a few years. If it works for you, honestly, I never thought I would be a business owner. I'm the least organized person you met in your entire life. But I have really good team to help me organize things. So I'm really good dealing with people and, hiring the right people for my team. But again, this is for another module, how to start business from scratch, having zero investment and develop it to something, flourishing. So yes, I'm writing a book now. So I'm going to Como Lake. I'll have a coffee with you there. I will show you around. I will show you the lake, and I will be writing my book. Okay. There's tips, networking are available. Oh yeah, of course, Kicks. We are discussing everything. So basically, how it works, we have lessons. Specifically how to write resume. So you will have an example, like a real file of my resume. After that, you will have a lesson describing what to put, why I want to put this sort of email address, what to put at the beginning of your resume, what to put in the middle of your resume, how to write your work experience to make sure that it's mirroring the job position which is advertised. Yes, so all these, hints and tricks of resume. Because let me tell you the truth. I was hiring for my sales team when I was working for the company in England. When I get resume, I don't read it like this. I read it like this, right? So I scan it. Name, work experience, and how it's called, career summary. That's it. So I see achievements. I scan it like this, 6 seconds, and I can tell, do I want to talk to this person or just waste of my time? Guys, it's coming with experience, but I don't have too much time, to really read your resume. That's why your goal is to make it so attractive that in 5 seconds, ideally in 3 seconds, the person's like, where is my phone? I need to contact her. I need to contact her now. So yes, we have a lesson how to write your resume. We have a lesson how to build your LinkedIn profile. And then we have masterclass, like 30 minutes masterclass, how to network, where I'm opening LinkedIn. And when I'm showing all these, tricks, how it operates. And also with my premium students, we have Zoom calls every week, also discussing it in a group. And with my VIP students, I have private sessions. So I'm I'm helping them, to adjust their resume, so I'm there with them. We're choosing the companies together. We're approaching people together. So have 2 hours call to make sure that, we have all this. And after that, I'm following up with them, making sure that, did you send it? What was your response? Because guys, even when they respond to you with no, we don't have any openings currently, bingo, you started the conversation. You can ask for referrals. You can ask for the best events to visit. You can ask to have a coffee and discuss you starting conversation. Even no can be used as a potential way to build it's an art, guys. So this is what I'm teaching. I want to pass this knowledge to you, and this knowledge, this skill is a skill for life. Networking is like, you know, to be able to approach anyone in the world. it's a good skill. All right, guys. So Norway videos, please. Yeah, go to my YouTube channel, you will have some videos from Norway. But I am in Norway in December. I will have actual meetup with my community who are willing to relocate to Norway. And I hope we'll go to Christmas markets together. 2 weeks, Manuel. Absolutely, 2 weeks. Kicks, 2 weeks. It's like how it's called? It's all about discipline. It's all about discipline. You making Excel file. I also give you an example in school. You're making that Excel file with 50, 100 companies. And after that, you're breaking it down into 5, 10 companies. You're approaching every single day. And so I want you 80% of your search. I want you to send personal messages for personal, like real people with real email addresses, or you know the name, and only 20% I want you to send an application like I did now. Okay, so it's not the best way. It's a very lazy way. Sometimes it works, but I would prefer you to learn how to network, because that way gives you much better salary usually. Because when you're competing with other candidates with their resumes, so when you have resume competition, they're choosing you based on paper. When you start a conversation with a person, like face-to-face, personally, even on LinkedIn, they're already comparing the rest of candidates with you, because they see you as the person who has the guts, has the balls to approach them directly. And that's a good thing in any industry. And okay, I have already seen the videos from Italy. Italy. Oh my God, just like write me an email. You don't even need any visa. You can check for the jobs right now, depending which industry you're coming from. If it's hospitality, if it's oil and gas, if you're from Italy, I don't know, do you work for any? If you work for any, you can send your resume right away and get a job tomorrow, okay? So depending what is your industry, are you moving alone or you're moving with your family? But from everyone from European Union, if you want to move to Norway, you're getting your job, you don't need any additional documents, you're moving to the country, you're going to the police, and you're getting your identification number almost right away. So you don't have any immigration, like heavy process involved here. And your tickets to Norway from Italy, I don't know, depends where you are, it's like €100 and that's it. So yeah, Alex, if you want to move to Norway, drop me an email and we will see what we can do. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. You have all my email address, all the details in the description. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for being with me today. I really hope it was helpful. I really hope you learned a lot, and I love you so much. Wishing you an amazing day ahead, evening ahead, night ahead. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.